Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. It is Thursday, after the rain, late in the evening. Almost sundown. We're at 6 o'clock these days. It's that time of year already. But yeah, we're gonna take a little cruise. Feeling a little bit better to get out and about. What's up, CNT? So I had to get out for a little bit today. Been cooped up. I'm feeling a little bit better, so gotta get out and about. Know how it goes. How y'all doing today, CNT? Everything all good? Interesting. Oh, Lord. I knew that was coming. I was waiting on that cough. Earlier today, I was coughing for like 2 hours straight. Like non-stop coughing. Charlie, hello. Did I say that right? Yeah, Charlie. Wade. But yeah, it was rough earlier. I don't know what I had, but I had it for 2 weeks and it was been kicking my butt, taking all my energy away. I struggled to do my live stream on my birthday. That was a real rough situation there as well. And it got real cold out by that fire, even though we had that fire going. That didn't help the cause at all. Man, I gotta watch all these puddles everywhere. Can't get the bike going through that. But yeah, we'll be all right though. It's like 60 degrees outside right now. This isn't bad, actually. Cannot complain, right? Everybody got red lights, so I'll go. Why not, right? We got that mainly off grid I see there. What's up, buddy? Welcome, welcome. Always good to have you here. Yeah, they are cutting out what I wanted to use as a stealth camping bush. They cut it out. Darn. We was going to do a stealth camping there. They cut the whole bush out. Wow, that's something else, isn't it? I'll have to let Mr. Skeeter know about that. Man, they took our whole bush away. Just about. A little bit more to go there. Wonder why they're doing that. Yeah, man, how rude of them. Take away nature. Long before I came up to Schmoke and up and down the street here, there used to be trees everywhere. And they came around and cut them all down long before I got here. You see where all these little metal grates are like that? There used to be trees everywhere. Look, and even one right over there. Like everywhere up and down the street where you see these little things, there used to be trees there. And they came and just said, nope, not having them today. Yeah, it was really bad earlier today. What's up, Johnny? That storm this morning, I woke up to, we'll say, around 7, I think it was. I was up before 7, but I think it was around 7, and it was pouring something ferocious. I don't know what's going on here, but I want to swing up here real quick, check out the scenery up here. There's always something jumping off here at the covered bridge. They always have something going on. Nice little area to chill. Thank you, Mainly. Definitely hit that like button if you could, please. And also check out Mainly Off Grid's channel as well. I'll tell you, the shenanigans we get into, oh man, the fun we have. Oh man, what a bouncy road. We get going because I don't have a stop sign. They all do. Ah, sorry, y'all. Geez, the battery's already at halfway on the e-bike. This colder weather does not hold a battery on this e-bike for nothing anymore. And it's not even cold out today. I mean, I had a 40 when I started. Yeah, I rode around for like a half hour before I decided to go live, but at the same time, you would think there'd be more of a battery, you know? And it, being that most of it's downhill and I'm doing pedal assist. See right there, I'm not even pedaling now. I'm missing 1 bar out of 4. So I don't understand the concept of this. But yeah, it's definitely after this winter, I have to get a new e-bike. I'm gonna beat this one up all throughout the winter and then get me a new one, because here, we'll say something real quick. 442 miles on it already. Ralph, what's up, Ralph? Rose and the gang, hello. And Yonkers, no, we're in Pennsylvania, Shamokin, Pennsylvania. It looks like Yonkers, huh? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna beat it up for sure. I mean, it's already making noise like it's no tomorrow, so. Yeah, my day was good. My day was good so far. Like I said, I've been sick all day. I've been sick for 2 weeks though, but I feel the best I've had in 2 weeks today. So I had to get out here because it is such a beautiful sunset. I can't fly the drone right now. I'm waiting on my registration number to come. I lost it. It fell off of it, so I have to wait for that registration tag to come in the mail before I could fly again. I noticed it the other day when I brought it down, it was missing. I don't know which flight that I lost it in, because I took several flights that day. So I don't know where it could be. And I can't just write it with a Sharpie on there as much as I want to. But when you register your drone, Ralph, you'll like this one. When you register your drone through the FACC, or I think that's the term I use, yeah. But when you go to register it, they give you a number to put on your drone, right? And you also can give your drone a name. So you know, obviously use the name, it's the DJI Mini 4K, right? So you use that, and then you can also make a nickname for it. So it's legally registered as Ralph. So my drone is legally from the government known as Ralph. That's a fun fact. I never told anybody, actually. I forgot to mention that a long time ago. But yeah, I had to get a new registration tag on there that way. Yeah, I mean, I don't need the hassle. Even though I have the hard copy in my drone bag at all times, that and my trust test with me, because that's the 2 legal things you have to have with you when you're flying. I still rather not have any headaches if I ever get questioned, if that makes sense. So here we are, the Independence Fire Department. It's like 60 here, and I'm loving it, Ralph. This is great weather right now. This is great weather. Hey, look at them clouds, though. It looks like a storm coming in up there. But it's not, though. Abby, hello. Yes. Even for recreational flying, if you're not flying like commercially to put on YouTube or for another business or to post on Facebook, any socials, if you post anything from your drone, you have to be registered through the FACC. You have to take a trust test, which is free. And if you go to Pilot Institute, you can take the test real quick online. It's real simple, actually. You know, it's common sense stuff, you know. And you pass that test about a half hour at the most. You pass that test and print out the certificate. You have your trust certificate. And you need to register your drone under recreational purposes. Or if you're going to do it under Part 107, you need to have your pilot license first, which is the Part 107 like I have. So if you don't have those, you could get in trouble. You could. Not saying you would, but you could. Ryan, what's up? We're in Pennsylvania, United States of America, the city of Shamokin. Once the richest city in Pennsylvania due to the coal mining history. Not so much anymore, obviously. It had a decline once the 20th century hit, and then, you know, the coal declined out here. You know, it's everywhere. It's not just here. Anywhere that was thriving on coal isn't so much thriving anymore. And that hill that we're looking at up there in that distance, that's nothing but a humongous comb bank. And comb banks are the waste of the coal operation. It is like the biggest pile in in Pennsylvania for sure, but I don't know how many other places have a big comb bank the size of a mountain like we do right there. That whole hill right there in front of you. behind that flagpole in the distance with all the trees on it, that whole hill is nothing but a calm bank. Very crazy, ain't it? Yeah, Pennsylvania is awesome. I love PA. Not saying anywhere else ain't bad, but this is, Pennsylvania is cool, man. I love the scenery. The people are okay. The culture and the history is amazing. I'm from Pennsylvania, so, I'm going to definitely love where I'm from. And there's good parts of Pennsylvania. There's bad parts of Pennsylvania, just like anywhere else in the world. And I like to showcase a little bit of both on my channel. Oh, I'm not leaving. I stay in PA. I'm in Cole Township up this way. Having a heat wave, yeah, definitely am. 62 it says right there. And of course, I don't know if that time's right yet. We said our clock's 5:59, that's saying 6:59, so they never fixed that either, so. What the heck? What is going on with y'all? For real? Playing hookup on my channel, huh? Alright, let it be, I guess. And to each your own. But no, I'm not single. I'm well taken and happily taken. We're going to put it that way. Not single, happily taken. Hey, you see this nonsense going on the stream? Yeah, right? Ralph, you hear a train? I don't. That's my brakes on my bike. Not crazy, ain't it? Sorry, I just ran into somebody I'm talking to here. So how's your day going so far? All right, y'all, I'm back. Cheers, y'all. Cheers. I got people from all over popping in. Hello. Tell you what, everyone say where you're from real quick. It's a little tight, but it's all right. All right. Have a good day, y'all. All right, we're cracking on, ladies and gentlemen. You'll see this a lot in the coal region. Everybody's a Jeep. God, I love Jeeps. Maine, okay, we see Maine. Georgia. Is that West Virginia? All right. A crazy bunch of people coming in today on this chat. I love it. Keep it coming, y'all. Say the most wildest things. I don't care. Just listen, right? I work in a psychiatric hospital. There is nothing y'all can say in this chat that I have probably not heard or seen before in my life. So, crack on. James Johnson, hello. I'm sorry, IRFAN. I cannot pronounce your name. I'm not trying to slaughter your name and disrespect you, so hello to you. Inside, hello. Hey, Ryan and Abby, why don't y'all just exchange phone numbers and go ahead and holler at each other? 5150 Hospital, where do you see that at? All right. That's right, let's go. I believe. We trying, okay. Well, congratulations to y'all for, you know, hopefully everything works out. If not, sorry to hear that. Use protection. Make sure you use protection. Anyways, we won't crack on with the nonsense some more. Oh, that was random right there. What we got here, man? This is random. There's a chair just chilling right there, huh? That's crazy and random. This whole building's boarded up crazy. Like, they really don't want nobody in there, huh? This used to be part of the Firehouse winery. I don't know if they actually are in business anymore or not, since the building burned down 2 years ago up there on Sunbury Street. Sunbury Street, yes, is where the building was. It's an old firehouse. It used to be the Liberty Firehouse. Caught fire when second alarm from the rip. I have pre-arrival video, actually. It's one of my first videos on this channel. Yeah, this was a coal thriving town once upon a time. So once, like I said, the 20th century, the coal dropped out. It's not as big as it used to be. And there's really no big jobs around this area. So it's hard for people to want to live in a place. It's nice, it's cheap area. I mean, the stuff you're seeing here isn't all of Shamokin. This is just the main drag, you know, where shops used to be. You still got some, there's a Chinese shop here. We got Luna's Pizza up there in the corner. We got a laundromat. Thousands of Penn jerseys like that. There's a Wendy's, a Dunkin' Donuts, and we have a Wise Markets and a Dollar General, a CVS. That's pretty much the gist of everything besides a beer distributor. We have Coney Island, which is an awesome place too. And, you know, oddball stuff, odds and ends, you know, like most dying cities have. But lots and lots of opportunities here if you had the money to invest. Lots of opportunities. But just remember, you buy a property cheap, it's going to cost you triple, if not more than that, to refurbish these properties in here. They're over 100 years old. They have a lot of history to them, and a lot of neglect and decay has happened over the years around here. Shamokin, Pennsylvania is where we're located at the moment. And it's not just in the Shamokin area, it's anywhere in the coal region. The Northumberland County, Schuylkill County, all the way down to Allentown. You know, you'll see a lot of that going on, where big booming cities that thrive on industry, even like steel mill industries, towns, you know? But I love the vibe of a small city like this. I mean, this is daylight, broad daylight. Most cities during this time of day, we jam-pack people in and out of places, doing things, stuff like that. Here, it is peaceful no matter what. And then you come out here at 9 o'clock at night and start cruising around, there's not a single soul around. It is peaceful, very peaceful out here. I'm like maybe 2.5 hours from Philly. I got a bunch of friends down there, actually. Curious Georgia, hello. Howdy, howdy. Good to have you here. Now, you've been here a lot. I don't know if you got this yet. There you go. Surprised I didn't give that to you sooner. TSM, hello. Oh, wow, no kidding. Is it really that long? I thought it was only like 2.5 hours to drive it. At least that's what it felt like. I see the number down. I'm getting the real chatters in here now, the real people that want to be in the live stream. Not all the nonsense that was going on. So how's the mic sounding today in the wind here? I'm using the Osmo, or not the Osmo, I'm using the DJI Mic 2 today. I had the receiver hooked up. It looks like you guys are hearing me according to the receiver. How's the wind sounding and everything? 7-Eleven? No, those are more down in central PA, like Dauphin County area, Harrisburg area. I know there's some 7-Elevens still down that way. Crisp and clear, I love it, Ralph. Thank you. That's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. So much better than what it used to be, right? Now, if I can only get something to stabilize the phone while I'm riding, then we'll be in business, wouldn't we? My thing is, I'll just take it a little bit slower. Ain't nothing wrong with a slow cruise, right? But working past the rescue company here, I'm trying to shoot down towards the Friendship there. I want to get the Friendship video done, but the problem is getting time with them guys. There's only 5 members down there, and getting the right time to do things is hard because their schedules don't always match with mine. But we will get it, though. We will get it, and then we'll have to do there's one more rescue station to do in Shamokin, and then we're going to move out to Cole Township and get those stations covered as well. I just want to get the mutual aid companies that cover the city of Shamokin as well. Not every fire department in the Cole region. It's really cool, though. Look at this old thing right here. An old, I don't know what you want to call that. I want to call it a Suburban for some reason. I want to call that a Suburban for some reason. I don't know if I'm right. But yeah, there that is. $8,000, it could be yours. Don't even run. I have fucking tires on it. I don't understand how they think they could sell something like that. What car am I stealing today? Let's see. I don't do that, so none. How's that sound? I ain't no criminal. I do everything legitly, bro. I ain't no criminal. What I really like about this, I put the noise cancellation on, I think. I think I have it on. I might not. But yeah, hopefully that's real good for y'all. See, I'm just taking it real slow down the street. Pause and let these cars come through. It's a tight road. No tires, no. What do I do for fun here? Not much. There's really not much to do for fun, actually. I go out and create content, and then besides working a full-time job, I don't really do much else. You know, family time and stuff like that, you know? That's about what it hits for, you know? So here's the Friendship, and that blue car just passed us. They were here, they just left. But that's all that's left. They have an engine in there, one engine. And there it is. Tony Hawk. Yo, I just seen a little short today of Tony Hawk talking about Love Park down in Philadelphia back in the day, of how they used to get arrested and everything down there for skateboarding. Cops would chase them and all that good stuff. That was pretty funny, actually. Amazon's always delivering something somewhere, right? They're everywhere. Big town of Amazon. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, the train comes through. Yeah, we're gonna crack on now. Probably go up there all the way into, we're on, I believe, North Shamokin Street now. I wanna get up the street here a little bit because we got some new groundbreaking stuff going on. We gotta check it out. So the city died out pretty good, but it's coming back. Yeah. Let's shout out to the local high school football team, the Smoking Indians, undefeated season. Undefeated so far. That's right. The underdogs have come back. They won the coal bucket, which is like, hold on, I'll explain it once that car goes by. The coal bucket is a rivalry between the next town over, next school district, Mount Carmel, and Shamokin. It's been going on for ever, pretty much. So for 27 years, the Tornadoes, which is Mount Carmel, have won the coal bucket. For the last 2 years, Shamokin has got it. So this, it's amazing. Undefeated season, coal bucket champion winners. Congratulations. Congratulations, Shamokin Indians. But I tell you what, though, I was watching that game. I know Ralph was too. Oh my goodness, that was some heart-stopping stuff at the end there. I thought for sure the game was over and we lost, and then what a comeback, right? That was so cool, though. All right, so here we're coming up to some groundbreaking stuff that's going on here. So right here, as you see, there's a project that just got started a week ago. This is going to be a new Domino's. Right here, they're going to put a Domino's in. And what gets me, though, is they still have this busted up, broken down building that's still going to be here, as you see in the distance as we're approaching it. Pedaling isn't really working too well for me at the moment. Yeah, we got this building still here, a really crappy building. And then the Tweakmobile 2000 is still over there. I don't understand why. I mean, maybe they're going to chop up the excavator over there, throw it in a dump truck and get rid of it. I don't know what their plans are, but yeah, this is going to be Domino's right here. Kind of crazy, ain't it? S&G, I see you. Yes, S&G, thank you. It used to be a dance hall right here. Really? That's awesome. I didn't know that. Why does this just one section have razor or barbed wire on it and the rest of it doesn't? That's kind of weird. Who knows? Well, yeah. Progress is happening. They're making stuff happen around here, that's for sure. Let's see what we got up around the corner here. Not much, right? Like I said, with this building here, though, as you see, it is not in the best shape. There was a fire here almost 10 years ago in this block that burned this block up. And I don't think they ever fixed the buildings from that. At least that's what it seems to look like. Oh, this makes a, for some information here, let's see. Condemned. The structure has been condemned. Unfit human occupancy. Unsafe structure. Unlawful structure. Woo! Unsafe equipment. No, okay. Oh, that was done today. It was condemned today. Wow. Yeah, property values around here dropped, but the property taxes have went up. That means rent goes up and all that good stuff. But still, you can't get a good deal like on places like you do around here. But dang, they really condemned the building, so that means they're going to tear it down. That's what that means. That's usually what that means when a building's condemned. It gets on the demo block. So let's hope that. Yeah, there's two more on the front. I didn't see those the first time we came through. All right, so give me a second here. I'm gonna get my other camera out. Now I gotta get some pictures of that real quick. I'll put my bike right here. I'm trying to. The hill just wants to take it with. There we go. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta hop on my other camera here and take some pictures of this. All right, got the picture I needed. Turn off that one. All right, we're ready to crack on again. What did I miss, y'all? What did I miss? Who's blocked? SNG, who's blocked? Yeah, Mayor is really moving things. Mayor Mike, he is. SNG, you're not blocked. What are you blocked from? I mean, I gotta look up. Maybe did I miss? Did I miss something? How'd you get blocked? How did she get blocked? I don't get it. Not blocked on mine. I don't block I don't think I blocked anybody, actually. I can't remember if I ever have. So I probably didn't, if I can't remember it. That's something I have to remember. But yeah. Puddles, yay. Let's cruise down here. Down the alleyway. Ooh, that water's splashing all over me. All over the bike. Not me, but yeah. Yeah, I say we can see you, SNG. We definitely see you. And the sun is setting in the coal region. Bounce. We're now at the post office again. Yeah, that's my brakes you hear, my front brakes, not a train. Stupid train tracks. So bouncy for no reason. You know what's crazy is they don't have a handicap ramp on this corner. That's the only corner that doesn't have one. Wonder why that is. There's a newer sidewalk too. Still raining in Lansdale. I don't understand what unlawful structure means, to be honest with you. I didn't know there was such a term, unlawful structure. I mean, I could see it maybe if you built something without a permit, unlawful structure, but that building's been there forever, so. Well, yeah, that's pretty cool. They're actually getting around and doing things. Why is that door propped open? Well, the lights are off and the door's propped open right there. It's kind of weird. Oh, no, the lights aren't. There's activity going on in there. I was wrong. I just couldn't see up the stairs there. We're in front of the public library, which the darn sidewalk's been blocked off since I can remember. We'll go up over this way. There's a lot of traffic. That dog's driving. That's pretty cool. A lot of people up in this corner up here. Probably all going to the ale house right there. Pretty good place, actually. They have some good food up in there. Ooh, street lights just came on. Yeah, they put a new front on the building, but the building inside still looks garbage. They're getting there, though. They're getting things done, that's for sure. All right, where are we at here? Yeah, I see her. Not up to current building codes. That's definitely probably true. So what that's telling me is there's got to be an access point to get into that building so I can get a video of it before they tear it down, right? Is that what that's telling me? I cannot get over the detail work that they used to do back in the day. I mean, look at that. That's beautiful. They don't make buildings like that no more. You know what I mean? This is amazing. No, the ale house has been here for a very while. He owns that whole block up there pretty much. The guy that owns that building, we'll show you real quick. Ooh, them clouds don't look promising back there in the distance. Getting a little chillier too. My hands, I don't got my gloves with me, so getting a little bit nipply. Yeah, but pretty much the ale house has this for a parking lot right here. There used to be a building here. They tore that down. And he owns all of these buildings up through here. Lives in these ones here above. And we stroll down a little bit. He got this building too. And this is the ale house right here. But yeah, he owns all of that. And then he also has this lot up here as well. Like this whole block he owns right here. With the catering vans out back. And my favorite, one of my favorite locals at the moment, well, not local, but outside local, is the Brap House right here. Give a shout out to the Brap House doing big things for the city of Shamokin. Got to get down here and get a tour, man, because I've been kind of hesitant to do it because I know they're doing remodeling, and I was going to wait till they're actually a good distance in their remodeling and looks a little better for everybody. Which we could take a look. They painted the building. Looks really fantastic now, as you see. I like the color they picked on that, though. It looks really nice. It's almost like a real light bluish color. Very cool, very cool. He lives right on site, too. But yeah, the Brap House is coming along real nice, actually. And they rent fun, just so you know. They rent fun. I got to get me a banner to put down here. I was told I was allowed to. If I had a banner like the Beaten Trail banner over there, if I get one of those made up for my channel, he'll put one up there for me too. I mean, you think I should? The moon is right there. The glowing dot in the sky. It's not being picked up really well, but it's right. It's there, above the post office. Ooh, rain alert came across my phone. I don't see any rain though. I mean, I do see a nasty cloud, but it's getting dark though. That's for sure. But yeah, y'all. I'm gonna wrap it up though, because like I said, it's getting a little chillier. I want to get home. I mean, I'm still sick. I don't want to get any sicker than I already am. But this weekend we'll be around doing some more things. I got a bunch of the content planned for going out and making this weekend, so I'm not going to spoil that. You'll just have to stay tuned and find out. But I appreciate all of y'all stopping in. It looked like a lot of you stopped in on a Thursday evening. I'm very, very happy with that. A lot of shenanigans, which is always good. But again, thank you for stopping by. Hit that thumbs up if you could for me. If you want to, like and subscribe. Until next time, rise above, crack on, y'all. Good night.